In the name of the Almighty, the source of truth and light. In every age, the medium that controls information becomes the silent teacher of humanity. In the past, people learned from prophets, scholars, and parents. But today, the teacher that shapes our thinking, our desires, and our behavior is the media. Whether it appears on the screen, in advertisements, in music, or in films, media has become the most powerful influence in defining what people believe is right and wrong. The role of media is not merely to inform, it is to form minds. It tells us what to admire, whom to follow, and how to live. Yet, as this influence has grown, so has its power to reshape morality. What was once regarded as shameful is now portrayed as entertainment. What was once respected as sacred is now treated as outdated. The boundaries between good and evil are blurred by clever scripts, glittering visuals, and emotional manipulation. This transformation did not happen overnight. It began subtly, through songs that mocked virtue, movies that glorified rebellion, and advertisements that celebrated vanity. Over time, such messages became normal, and generations grew up consuming them daily. The human heart, when repeatedly exposed to false beauty and false success, begins to forget what true beauty and true success are. That is how morality erodes, not by force, but by slow persuasion through screens that never turn off. Today, the media has turned into a global architect of desires. It constructs lifestyles and sells dreams that often contradict faith, family, and moral discipline. A single film can reshape the thinking of millions. A viral trend can redefine decency. A catchy song can weaken the resolve of an entire generation. And while technology has advanced, humanity's conscience has become more fragile, bent by the weight of endless entertainment and moral confusion. The most dangerous aspect of this reshaping is that it often hides behind beauty. Modern media wraps immorality in the language of art and progress. It claims to promote freedom, yet it often chains the soul to addiction and emptiness. It glorifies pleasure but ignores purpose. It makes people laugh while quietly teaching them to forget God, to mock virtue, and to see sin as style. This is not progress. It is deception, a beautiful poison disguised as light. The holy scriptures of all faiths remind us that sight and hearing are doors to the heart. When these doors are left unguarded, corruption enters silently. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught that when modesty leaves a people, destruction follows soon after. Yet the modern media continuously tests these limits through indecent imagery, vulgar dialogues, and exaggerated portrayals of immorality. It shapes a generation that feels more comfortable imitating the screen than learning from their elders. But media itself is not evil. It is a tool, a mirror that can reflect truth or distort it. When used with integrity, it can educate, uplift, and awaken conscience. Great documentaries, faith-based films, and moral storytelling can bring light to the darkest corners of the heart. The problem begins when media forgets its responsibility to truth and begins to serve greed. When entertainment becomes an idol, morality becomes its first sacrifice. We must therefore reclaim the media as a servant of truth, not as its destroyer. Parents must monitor what their children watch. Educators must teach critical thinking. And societies must create media that builds, not breaks, the moral foundation of the youth. If we fail to guide this powerful instrument, it will continue to guide us toward spiritual emptiness. Imagine the power if media were used for good, to inspire kindness, to promote family unity, to awaken the fear of God, to honor honesty and modesty. The same energy that now spreads vulgarity could spread wisdom. The same creativity that glamorizes sin could glorify virtue. The same screen that misleads could become the screen that enlightens. The question is not whether media has power. The question is who directs that power, and toward what purpose. The preservation of culture and morality depends on courageous individuals who dare to create with conscience. Every video, every post, every film must carry a message of truth, not temptation. The future belongs not to those who entertain minds, but to those who awaken souls. Let us be among them. Let the media of tomorrow reflect the light of faith, the strength of family, and the purity of conscience. For when truth guides the lens, morality finds its way back into the heart of humanity. Please subscribe and press the bell icon to receive notifications of future videos when uploaded.